Hiya, hope you're okay. So this is your 20-minute Pilates session to do in between your full classes. So really nice to do in the morning when you wake up, just before breakfast, or a good one to do before bedtime, just to really calm down the nervous system and relax the mind. So we'll get started with posture. So if you want to stand with your feet hip width apart, we just want to go through a rolling action through the feet, but keep it nice and gentle. So we're going to roll outwards, and then we're going to roll inwards. So bringing the legs together, coming out and in. So you may have heard of a term called pronation. I tend to find clients that come for sports massage, some of them do suffer with overpronation, which is when we roll outwards. So when we walk, when we run, we do have an element of pronation, of rolling out, but it's overpronation that's the problem. So what we want to do is we want to find a central point in between these two rolls. So we've also got supination as we come in. So when you're ready to, plant those feet right down, central in between those 2 points that we were just rolling through. Ground through the toes and the heels. So imagine we've got the 4 points. We've got the toes, the heel, and then we've also got the sides of the feet. We want the knees nice and soft, hips are level. Do some shoulder rolls back. So if we inhale as we roll up, exhale as we roll back. Inhale up, exhale back. Try and get this roll as big as you can get it, keeping your arms nice and relaxed. Nice steady breaths. Okay, so what we want to aim for is getting those shoulder blades right back and down the rib cage and holding them there. Imagine you're cracking that walnut. Arms are nice and loose, keeping the shoulders right down, which might feel quite strange, but we don't want the shoulders up to the ears, keeping them down. Lifting through the chest. This is one of the best ways to improve posture. If you find that you are a little bit slumped, lift through the chest and your shoulders will come back. Imagine a rope is pulling you up really tall. Great stuff. So we'll go through that pelvic tilt. So hands on the pelvis. I'm just going to go for that rocking action. So curling the tailbone under and then curling it all the way behind. So if you inhale as you curl under, exhale to curl behind. Inhale under, exhale behind. So we want to lengthen through this part of the spine. So we want to find a midway point in between these two rocks. So imagine you've got a triangle on the front of your pelvis. When you feel like that triangle is a little bit flatter and you're a little bit longer through here, hold it there, okay? So we'll go through the lateral breath next. Try and hold that pelvis in that nice neutral position. So we're going to take the hands onto the ribs and we're going to breathe all the way into the rib cage, breathing all the way out. So nice big breath in. And breath out. Breath in. And breath out. One more here. Breath in. And breath out. Take the arms away now. Keep those shoulders down. And again, big breath in. And breath out. Breath in. Breath out. Let's do one more here. Big breath in. Keep that neutral pelvis. And breath out. Let's bring in that pelvic floor. So we're going to lift and hold that pelvic floor as we exhale. So imagine you're dying for a wee. You can't go. We need to lift those muscles, okay? Almost like you're about to go, but you need to stop yourself. This is for men and women. So big breath in. Now as we exhale, lift that pelvic floor. Big lift. Inhale, relax. Exhale, big lift. Inhale, relax. Exhale, lift. Let's do 2 more. Inhale, relax it down. And exhale, big lift. Excellent, okay. So when we're going through the exhale breath, try and remember to lift through that pelvic floor. You'll feel it more on some exercises than others. So when I take a breath in, so we take the arms all the way up and wide. Breath in and breath out. Lift that pelvic floor as you exhale. So in Pilates, we focus on the powerhouse, which is Joseph Pilates' term for the core. So transverse abdominis on the front, multifidus on the back, the glutes, the pelvic floor and the hips. Let's do one more in this direction. So let's change direction. So inhale to come out, exhale down the centre. So these are the areas and the muscles that we always focus on in Pilates. And these are the muscles that really help to improve posture. And Joseph believed if we improve posture, then we improve health and well-being. And this did work for him. He was very successful in his contrology method. And he did start with the soldiers in World War II. And he helped with the patients that were recovering. And then he went on to opening up his own studio with his wife, Clara. Let's do one more. And exhale. And then after that, he actually did take the method into dance schools. So that's why it's so popular with dancers and ballet dancers. Okay, so we're going to do our roll downs then. Now we've had the history lesson of Joseph Pilates. So we're going to hook the chin. So hands on the neck, hook the chin. Bring the shoulders forwards. Bring that belly button in. And let's roll ourselves down one vertebrae at a time. Remember not to rush this. So this is a great one to do in the morning. And we're just going to come down as far as we can, relaxing the arms. Don't try and touch the mat. If you can, great. And then roll yourself back up. So imagine you're stacking your vertebrae up against a wall. Belly button in, head is coming up last, rolling those shoulders right back and down. Neutral pelvis. And again, hooking the chin. Shoulders. We want a C shape through the spine, because we want to elongate through the spine. Always keeping the spine long. Keep those feet nicely grounded, no rolling in or out. And let's roll back up. We're going to do one more of these. Rolling those shoulders right back, chest is lifted, pelvis is neutral. And let's do one more. Bringing that belly button right in. Feel the stretch through the legs, and let's walk out onto the mat, and we're going to come straight over into seated. So we're going to do a partial roll down, which is great for the core, but especially on the front of the spine. So we're going to have feet and knees hip width apart, arms by the sides of the legs. Just want a slight bend in the knees. And we're going to inhale as we come back. And then we're going to exhale as we come up to seated, nice and tall. Inhale to roll back, looking ahead. Exhale up to seated. Inhale. Exhale back. So feel that core fully engage as you're coming up to seated. And we're just coming back onto the back of the pelvis, no further. If we can, let's raise the arms. So we're just thinking about the flowing principle of Pilates, keeping this all nice and fluid, nice steady pace. So don't worry if your toes lift, it just depends on how flexible your ankles are. Keep looking ahead to keep that spine really lengthened. Great stuff, let's do two more. Sitting nice and tall, last one. Excellent. So what I'd like you to do now is you just shimmy down the mat, and we're going to roll down one vertebrae at a time. So don't miss any, don't skip any. All the way onto the mat, well done. And let's just hug those knees into the chest. Little rock side to side if you want to. Okay, so we're going to do a great one for the core and the back next, and hip mobility. So feet and knees together, arms by your sides. We're going to inhale as we drop one knee out. Then we're going to imprint, push down the lower back. Exhale to bring the knee back to centre. Then we're going to change legs. So inhale out, exhale to centre. Change legs, inhale out, exhale to centre. So remember, with your imprinting, we want to gently push that lower back into the mat, because that is when you're engaging your core. And these are the deep core muscles that stabilise the spine. So these will make you feel better as they improve posture. And we're also mobilising through the hips. So remember, tight hips can cause lower back pain. And we don't often do this sort of movement day to day, so it's a really good one to practice. So bring the feet in if they do come away from you. Okay, let's do one more on each leg. So this is your level 1, and you can stick with this level. Exhale up. Okay, so if you take the arms out slightly, so feet and knees together, keeping your shoulder blades pinned down, that is the focus. We're going to inhale to take the knees right over. Then we're going to squeeze the core, crunch, exhale, come up to centre. Then we're going to inhale as we drop all the way over the other side. Great one for the lower back. Keep your shoulder down. Crunch, exhale, back up to centre. Well done. Inhale to the other side. Exhale, squeeze that core. Inhale over. Exhale, squeeze. When you're in the centre, see if you can do a mini imprint. Can you push that lower back down just here before you roll over? So this is a great one for opening up through the lumbar spine, through the lower back. It's also really good for training those shoulder blades, getting them back and down the rib cage. And it's a great one for working through the front of the core with that little imprint. Okay, let's do one more on each side. We've got one more level. If you're happy with this level, please stick with it. Okay, so now we're going to come into tabletop. So feet and knees together. Now here we have to imprint when we're in tabletop. Push that lower back down in the centre. Then doing the same, we're going to inhale to drop the knees over. Squeeze the core. Exhale to come up to centre. Imprint in the centre. Inhale to drop the knees right over. Exhale to bring them back to centre. And again. So inhale out to the side. Exhale to centre, pushing that lower back right down. So you might find that you shimmy around on the mat a little bit with these. And you'll find if you are doing tabletop, it is much harder. So we always need to stick with the principles of Pilates, so that involves precision. So if you feel like your form is compromised, don't do it. Stick with the level that you're happy with. Big exhale back to centre. Let's do one more on each side. Inhale down and exhale. So if you bring those feet back to the mat, knees together, and then just drop the knees out to the side. From here, take the hands right above your chest, and we're just going to inhale as we reach up with the left hand. Exhale as we come back down, change hands. So inhale, reach up with the right hand. Exhale as we come down. Inhale, reach. Exhale, down. Inhale, reach. Exhale, down. Let's do one more on each arm. So we're just opening up through the shoulder blades. Last one. And down. So bring those knees back together. Excellent. So from here then, if we just gently come up to seated, crossing those legs loosely if we can. And we're just going to take the hands right in front and drop the chin. And then we're just going to take the hands round just behind us and lift the chest. So either side of us, just behind, taking the weight back and lifting the chest, look up to the ceiling. Get those shoulders right back, nice big stretch. Nice steady breaths. And relax it there. So we're just going to do our cat stretch. So into all fours. So hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. And let's go for a breath in as we arch the spine all the way up. Just rock it back slightly. And exhale to lower, lifting the chest. Inhale up. And exhale, lower. One more. Inhale all the way up. And exhale, lower. Excellent. So we just want to keep our head low and curl our toes underneath. Keep the head low, bring yourself back onto your feet. So your feet are hip width apart. Nice and grounded, arms are loose. And let's start to roll ourselves up, one vertebrae at a time. We're going to raise the arms as we do this one, head coming up last, big reach all the way up to the top, and lower. And again, let's inhale as we reach. Exhale as we lower, planting those feet. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lower. Last ones. Inhale, big reach, big stretch. And exhale as we lower. Well done. Hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you again soon. Thank you.